car's ready, let's get it out there. Sergeant behind. The floor's damaged, I'm afraid. Expect significant performance issues until you come in and let us start repairs. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Surfer Girl, Norris and George Russell. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Welcome to not only the home of British motorsport, but also the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, a classic on the calendar, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Silverstone circuit then is 3.6 miles long, has a total of 18 corners, and of course is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Gasly, Albon, Drugovich, Oscar Piastri, Iwasa, Leclerc, Sainz, Halga, Doohan, Tsunoda, Chadwick, Liam Lawson, Théo Pourchaire, Sargent, De Vries, Calderon, Ocon, Magnussen and Yuri Vips. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Surfer Girl. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Norris behind. They're on a fresh set of wets. Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.1 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 12th. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. You can win that place back. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.5 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 12th. And the time last lap was a 1:47.1. Gasly behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on a fresh set of wets. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:46.7. so we're leading our teammate by 4.9 seconds. Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. We should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Okay, full wet seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Okay, clear. Okay, red flag, mate, red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. There's a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to. Okay, back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.0 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 10th place. Situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Looks like it's probably about time we change tyres. It's a bit of a crossover period for sure, but the longer we stay, the worse it's going to get. Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next. The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Okay, full wet seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.1 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 11th. Time last lap was a 1:45.6. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Green flag. That's Gasly ahead. They're on a fresh set of wets. Their tyres are 3 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1:46.7. We're 2.5 seconds slower right now. Come on. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, it's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not sure we're on the right ones for these conditions anymore. Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Right, we've got teams in the pits changing over to full wets. Come in and change your tyres if you need to. Okay, Magnussen ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 12.2 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Your last lap time was a 1:45.7. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Caution, caution. Okay, some information on Gasly. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. It looks like a virtual safety car's been deployed due to an incident with multiple vehicles being stopped on the track. We need you to drop your pace. Magnussen's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.9 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 46.0. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. Okay, clear. Gap to your teammate ahead is 10.2 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in 9th place, and the time last lap was a 1:51.7. That's colder on ahead of you. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 52.2. Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button for more power. You've taken P16, P16. Gap to your teammate ahead is 4.8 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1:45.4. Okay, I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being. And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. The track's drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water offline. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet. Okay, that's Jamie ahead. And gap to the car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on old wets. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 45.4. ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there, you're doing well. Albon's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:46.3. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.0 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in 10th place. Time last lap was a 1:47.6. Russell's ahead of you now. Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 9 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1:45.5. 1.2 seconds advantage per lap. Keep going. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.